Just a quick hands-on with the Honor 30 series. We've got the Honor 30, the Honor 30 Pro. There is an Honor 30 Pro Plus as well. So following in the footsteps of the P40 series, which has a normal, a Pro and a Pro Plus model. But these are really good looking phones, to be honest. And just as a package, I think these are really two great phones, just the Pro and the non-Pro. This is a first for Honor and I think Huawei in general. No LCD displays on the Honor 30 series, OLED all around, even the non-Pro getting an OLED screen. The Pro version uses a curved OLED screen as well. And it really is looking like a lot of premium or Pro models of these Chinese smartphones this year using a curved OLED display and a cutout camera. The non-Pro and the Pro at 60 Hz, the Pro Plus does put a 90 Hz AMOLED panel in there. That's a really good spec. So in the non-Pro, you get the Kirin 985, which is basically the Kirin 980 that has been souped up and overclocked a little bit to give you a bit better performance than the 980, which was last year's flagship. And the Pro model, the Pro Plus, give you the Kirin 990. We know all about the performance of Kirin chipsets. They're pretty good. They're getting better. They don't go as powerful as Snapdragon 865 phones, but the Kirin 990 itself is really powerful enough. You can play games at the highest setting. It pretty is much powerful enough to give you anything that you want. Just from a design point of view, I would say that the Pro is definitely a premium feeling device. Really good design. You get that curved display. It's OLED, there's no LCDs, so it feels super premium, up there with anything you get. Actually, it is very similar to the Xiaomi Mi 10 and Mi 10 Pro in terms of the design and the feel of the product. The Honor 30 though, a flat OLED display and a tiny hole punch cutout. They're just really modern looking good phones. They've done a really good job in the Honor 30 series. But really it is all about the cameras. Huawei and Honor, that is their main thing. Their cameras are amazing. These phones, for the price as well, compared to the competition, give you so much. They give you that 5 times optical zoom, which I don't think you can find in any other phone at this price point. We're only just seeing periscope zooms reach other phones. The S20 Ultra has one, and that's $1,400 US. These come in like half the price and are giving you that 5 times periscope zoom camera. So the Honor 30 and the Honor 30 Pro have the IMX600, which is a 40 megapixel main image sensor. That's one that Huawei and Honor have used for a long time, but it is their flagship or last year's flagship main image processor. It is a very good camera. The Honor 30 Pro Plus, which isn't released yet in China anyway, maybe next month, is using the brand new 50 megapixel IMX700. That's the same image sensor you find in the P40 series. So that Pro Plus model of the Honor 30 is really premium. It's basically a P40 kind of with some slight differences. The ultra wide on the Honor 30 is 8 megapixels and on the higher two models it's 16 megapixels. But honestly, that is an amazing camera setup for these phones. A really good main image sensor, ultra wide, 5 times optical zoom in these phones. That is definitely the star in these phones. At this price point, I really don't know too many other phones that give you that zoom range. I can't really tell you what the camera is like in general without comparing it to others and having it for a camera test, but a very, very quick test. The zoom range is super long and it's just the images look so good. That is Huawei's processing. You have their flagship processors. Huawei are just amazing at photography and these phones are right up there. 4,000 milliamp hour batteries across the range, 40 watt fast charging, 27 watt wireless charging. Again, these specs in the Honor 30 series are really good and up there with the rest of the industry in terms of price to performance ratio. So in terms of the Honor 30 and maybe Honor 30 Pro versus the Xiaomi Mi 10 and Mi 10 Pro, what are the main differences? The Mi 10 and Mi 10 Pro both use the same design in terms of that OLED display having a curve. They both look almost exactly the same. You couldn't tell them apart from if you look at the different colors that they have. The Honor 30 is more mid-range in design, if you want to call it that. In terms of the curved display on the Mi 10, that is just a more expensive part to put in a product. And so the Honor 30 doesn't have that, but a lot of people prefer a flat screen anyway. Also, you don't get a 90 Hz refresh rate on the Honor 30 or Honor 30 Pro, and you do get those on all of the Xiaomi phones. The comparison to the Mi 10 series is really all you have to do because The Honor 30 and Honor 30 Pro are exactly the same price as the Mi 10 and the Mi 10 Pro in China anyway. It's going to differ once it gets outside of China. It's a real big shame that Honor doesn't have Google services, because these, in terms of what they give you in photography and the general usage, will go really head to head with the Mi 10 series. But let me know your thoughts in the comments about these phones. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.